Dassault to deliver Rafale fighter jets to India from 2019, says CEO. Dassault Aviation will deliver its Rafale fighter jets to India from 2019 and may see new orders in coming months, Chief Executive Eric Trappier told Reuters ahead of the world's largest business jet show in Orlando on Monday. India signed a deal with Dassault in 2016 for the transfer of 36 Rafale jets, but the deal has since faced criticism from opposition parties who allege wrongdoing in one of the biggest defense deals. India reissues tender for fleet support ships. The Indian Navy's Fleet Support Ship (FSS) project is now up for tender once again after talks between Hindustan Shipyard Limited (HSL) and South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries (HHI) fell through. In pursuit of the tender, HSL issued a request for proposal (RFP) in early October 2018 seeking possible partners for the construction of 5 FSS vessels that will displace approximately 45,000 tons. The collaborating shipyard would supply key components that would go on board the vessels, including propulsion and electrical generation equipment, and replenishment gear. The partnering shipyard would also provide technical, logistic, and project management support throughout the design, construction, and pre-delivery phases of the project. Reliance Defence to get 3% of 30,000 rupees crore offset. Reliance Defence could get just over 3% of the rupees 30,000 crore Dassault Aviation offsets contract, contrary to the impression that it is the biggest beneficiary of the Rafale fighter jets deal. The joint venture, Dassault Reliance Aviation Limited, DRAL, will see an investment capped at €100,850 rupees crore for setting up a plant to manufacture parts for Falcon executive jets, ET has learnt. Additionally, a smaller investment would be made for a joint venture with avionics and radar manufacturer Thales, which is also setting up an assembly plant for radars adjacent to the DRAL complex in Nagpur, ET has been informed. Other beneficiaries of the contract include the Defence Research and Development Organization, for which negotiations are on to revive the Kaveri jet engine program. French manufacturer Safran is in talks with the Indian team to work out modalities, including work share and transfer of technology that could be counted towards meeting the offset obligations. Safran is also likely to discharge a part of its commitments through Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, with which it has a joint venture to manufacture helicopter engines. Thales is likely to have Defence Public Sector Unit Bharat Electronics Limited as a major offset partner, besides Larsen and Toubro. IAF crew starts training on Chinook helicopters at US facility. The Chinook heavy helicopters are all set to arrive in India as IAF has commenced training on the heavy helicopters in United States of America. According to Indian Air Force, the crew has commenced training on Chinook helicopters on October 8 at Delaware, USA. During the initial conversation phase, 4 pilots and 4 flight engineers of Indian Air Force are training on Chinook helicopters. The acquisition of these heavy-lift helicopters will going to add to the capabilities of the force. Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa on the occasion of 86th anniversary of Air Force had said that technologically evolving over 8 decades, the acquisition of 36 French Rafale fighter aircraft, S-400 missile systems from Russia, Apache attack helicopters and Chinook heavy-lift helicopters from the US will add to the capability of Air Force. India to set up 3 new agencies, including cyber and space, to boost defense capabilities. India has moved a step closer to dealing with contemporary and new threats, with the Cabinet Committee on Security recently clearing the formation of 3 agencies: the Defence Cyber Agency, the Defence Space Agency and the Special Operation Division, a government official familiar with the matter said on condition of anonymity. All 3 will be tree service agencies, which means they will draw from each service and serve under the command of the Chairman, Chief of Staff Committee, a second official confirmed. In 2012, the Chiefs of Staff Committee recommended the formation of 3 separate joint commands: cyber, space and special operations, to deal with new and emerging threats. The Centre has also been pushing for more synergy and jointness to prepare for threats from the emerging triad of space, cyberspace and special operations for future combat.